This is Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide against the Texas A&M Aggies. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Alabama's head coach told me before the game he has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long, and that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. He's got some space. Look out. Breaks into the cleat. Here he goes. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough matchup for the home team, is because this running back is so good. He can quiet the crowd. They're going to run their offense through him. This is one of the reasons why I felt like this lower seed was a real matchup problem for this group.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection, because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joel showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, the jump ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Raiola. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field. Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Joseph. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That is a great throw and catch by this quarterback and wide receiver duo, and they have been crushing it all season long, something we've seen out of Alabama throughout their storied history. Guys like Mac Jones and Devontae Smith, Tagovailoa and Devontae, A.J. McCarron and Amari Cooper, and how about Greg McElroy to Julio Jones? We will see if these guys can mirror some of that great success that Bama has had in the past. Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
So the completion for no gain sets him up with 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Russell. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. One of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Field it at the 25. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Aggies, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. Now the try here for the extra point. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust. And clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Russell. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down, but it's third down and 9 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking to throw it deep. Big gain, catch made at the 30. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up 1st and goal from the 9. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. In the red area, it's Owens. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical. The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. We have an injured Aggies player now down on the field. You hate to see that so early in a playoff game. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Offense coming back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. To throw, it's Russell. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about 2 things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game. And finally, this defense makes an adjustment. And it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The deficit still at 9 after the miss, a 2-possession game.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick? I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Wyola. Football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football. And the ball rolls out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but it's short of a 1st down.
Chris, this is a great lesson for any ball carrier. As you're nearing that sideline, that ball really needs...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down. To the air, it's Wyola. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place. It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
To throw, it's Russell. And looking for a big play here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film. How many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase. Make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. We're talking about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. Open field ahead. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. He stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Aggies come to the line with first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Joseph. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Gives it to the back. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and still going. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback.
Breaks through down the left sideline. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
This is the right coverage to use in this situation. All eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They're trying to take away the easy throw, the #1 throw for the quarterback. But here, he just makes a great play. He decides to run it, and now you see the elusiveness and the ability with his legs, and he's able to go and move the chains. I know that's frustrating for a defense, but at that point, you just got to tip your cap to a really good quarterback.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Number 5, catch in the end zone.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. It'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Dropping back, it's Wyola. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows
he's in the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He's got a crease. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They continue to roll up the score.
just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Joseph. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
And he gets him for the score, cutting the lead to 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Fires quickly to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Joseph. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A play action looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. And it'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Aggies. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate once he's on.
Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Stabbed out of the air with one hand.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains. But now they get a completion, and they can go for it on fourth down. It's time to bow up and get off.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Breaks. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. On the return, it'll be tackled in the end zone, a touchback. Aggies offense is back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier and a great tackle in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Here comes the handoff. Sees an opening. He's in the clear. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, close to the 45. They continue to lead in the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They're going to run it here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it second and medium. Back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Tries the right with a quick throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to run it with the option. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. But that's a good conversion. Now, the challenge is to maintain the momentum. Get this ball down the field. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the runner takes off to his right. Powers through. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Russell. Going for a big play downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Pounding away with the run game. Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks into the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
This offensive line is doing some work up front. It's one thing to create an explosive run because a running back is breaking tackles, running through arm tackles and such. But here, nobody is there. This O-line is providing massive holes in the run game.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Owens. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To bootleg here. Looking to scramble to his left. On the run, he'll let it go.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll hand it off. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Gain of 5. Now a 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Dropping back. It's a Russell. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he...
Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. They'll test the right side here. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here comes the shovel pass. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
You know, Chris, at this point, you just question why he's sending him out there in the first place. This is his 3rd miss, like you said. And at this point, just keep your offense on the field. It's your better opportunity to score points. The confidence for this kicker is in the tank.
Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way today, I know they didn't expect it. Heck, Chris, you and I didn't expect it. But here they are. And I got to tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.